Hello, my silver stars. This is Kay Marie. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a little bit of a different introduction here. The original reading that I pulled for you guys for Divine Feminines, actually the camera froze and the entire read was on froze mode, but you could hear the audio very clearly. I didn't want to do the reading over again because it just was, one, going to be too much time, and two, it was such a powerful reading that I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. The video is going to be the audio from the previous read that I did, and the cards are going to just be a static image for you, okay? But the read is powerful, guys. I implore you to stick through it because it was just so on point. All right, so I hope you enjoy your reading, and I apologize so much for this, but it is so powerful, you guys. The divine feminines, you guys. This portal is so important for us. So make sure you listen to the read in its entirety. God bless you and namaste. The reading will begin now. So today's portal message came in quite loud and clear. Okay, so I'm going to put these cards here because this is what came. 2/22/2022. When you reduce those numbers, it comes to 12. Okay, we know that 12 is a divine number. It represents the 12 tribes of 12 months of the year. So this is a very important number to recognize just in general. Okay, and it reduces to the number 3. All right. So the 3, of course, is the number of the Empress in the Tarot deck. And you know that the Empress is a divine feminine energy. She is very prolific. She is very fertile. She is a very nurturing and giving individual, very sensuous, very abundant, very empathetic. She is the epitome of what unconditional love looks like in embodied. Okay. And so the fact that 2/22/2022 came, is opening up as this portal for our divine feminine, it is really significant to get a read on where you go from here, how you can develop your divine intuitiveness so that you can tap into your purpose more keenly and move forward with some direction and purpose. Okay, now the number 12. No, is it the number? Yeah, it's the number 12. The number 12 has several meanings: authority, appointment, and completeness. Those were the words that describe what this portal is all about. It's about stepping into your authority and your power as a divine feminine. It's about appointment, being deliberate in moving into your assignment. You know what your spiritual assignment is. If you don't, this is calling you to tap into spirit to find more direction about what your appointment or your assignment is. And it is also about completeness in terms of completing cycles, things that you should be closing out. You need to close out because it will hinder you from moving into your assignment. And we don't want that because we need you. You're the healer of the world. You are the one that keeps things in balance. So it's time to close out cycles that are no longer serving your highest good. People, places, things, jobs, whatever it is, it's time to get rid of it. Okay, so let's get a reading for you. We're going to tap into just divine feminine energy. There may be other energies that show up, and if they do, I will make sure to acknowledge them. However, my intention for this reading is to purely tap into the divine feminine purpose, the divine feminine energy, and what it is that the divine feminine needs to know to move forward in power and purpose. Okay, So I'm going to grab 3 cards here just to give me a general idea of what I'm dealing with in terms of your energy and spirit and some of the challenges that you might be facing. Okay. So I'm going to call in our angels, divine spirit, ascended angels, and universal light. Thank you so much for clarity and blessings in this message for our collective here that will inspire their highest good. And so it is. All right, so 4 cards came out, guys. I usually expect 3, but maybe 1 got stuck in there somewhere. So I'm going to turn these over and see what we got here. Oh, wow. Okay. Get situated. Thank you. We've got intriguing. We've got voyeur. We've got temptation. And we've got meditation. So what I'm picking up with intriguing is there is an element of mystery in your life, or an element of mystery in something that you want to go towards, or you want to learn more about. Intriguing is about something that has piqued your interest, something that has inspired you to look deeper into something. And so whatever this is, whatever it is that you feel intrigued by, tread with caution. However, explore your curiosity. And if it aligns with who you are as a divine feminine, then of course move forward in it. Okay, being intrigued by things is great because it means you have a healthy sense of curiosity, that you ask questions, you seek answers, and so yes, move forward with whatever is piquing your interest at this time, and as long as it is in alignment with who you are and it does not contradict that, then yeah, move forward with it. The next card we have is voyeur. A voyeur is someone who watches someone secretly. A voyeur is someone who is may have some type of a session with you or your habits. This card to me is telling me to be mindful. It's coming in as a bit of a warning, but to be mindful of your surroundings, be mindful of your intuition, and if there's something that feels out of sync or an uneasiness, it could be that this person who is watching you is your spirit is trying to give you a clue as to who that could be. But there is someone who is secretly watching you. Okay. I don't feel like you're the individual that is doing the watching, being the voyeur, but it could be. So, take it how it resonates. All right. But I feel like this is another person, someone. I don't know if this is someone you know or don't know, but somebody is watching you, and they're watching you very closely. Be mindful of that. Temptation. Now, with this card, I'm picking up that there may be some distractions or temptation that could pull you off of your assignment, your divine assignment. Be mindful of that urge to go against the calling, go against what you feel to know that is your calling, because there will be other people that might see that you're on the path, and they may be envious, and they may be wanting to throw distractions your way so that they can keep you off of your assignment. But I'm going back to the word authority. Stand in your power. Stand in your power. Be authoritative about what it is you want in life. Stay in your assignment, in your appointment. And maybe these individuals that are trying to tempt you to do something contrary to what it is you're being called to do are people that are that you should complete a cycle with. because if they're not for your highest good, they're not for you, period. So it might be time to end those friendships, those relationships, those connections with family that is keeping you stuck and stagnant and off assignment as a divine feminine. The final card here is meditation. I love this card because this is about getting centered. It's about finding a space in your mind that is filled with nothingness, that is empty. And yes, meditation does take practice. It does require that you shut off distractions. But if you can commit to doing this early in the morning or late at night, whichever you prefer, before the day gets busy, before you get distracted, just take time to at least begin with 5 minutes of your day, just not thinking about anything, but allowing spirit to come and communicate and talk to you and give you guidance. Because sometimes it's really hard to hear what spirit is leading us to do because there's so many other voices going on during the course of the day. And even our own voices can get in the way. So it's really a good idea to find a way to isolate yourselves and just really allow your mind to rest, to just be at peace with no thought. Now, there are plenty of videos out there on YouTube that can help you through the meditation process. I'm not going to get into that here, but I will say that I am an avid meditator. I love my quiet time. I love my meditation practices because it does an amazing, amazing job at getting me focused and centered for my day. And the accomplishments are magnified when I go into my meditation. Okay, so I recommend that you check those out and get a meditation practice in place in your life so that you can move in your divine feminine purpose with authority. Okay, and that's the general energy read. Now let's get a reading for you here. Thank you so much, guys, for being patient and being with me here. I'm going to use the Good Tarot deck. I love this deck for divine feminine readings. It's just a perfect deck for that. So I'm going to do a pyramid spread, which is one of my favorite spreads, and see what the divine feminine needs to know in order to move forward with authority on their assignment of being divine feminines. Okay. Now, I am not going to read reversals. I'm being guided not to read reversals here. So right now we have the first card out is the Two of Earth, which is the Two of Pentacles in traditional tarot. We've got the Messenger of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles. We have the Three of Water, which is the Three of Cups. We have the Justice card. And we have the Seven of Air, which is the Seven of Swords. This is what our divine feminine needs to know. I feel like this is telling me that there is a truth that has been hidden, but there's a message coming in. It feels like there's someone that has been juggling maybe too many things, too much. I don't know. I can't see that this is a third party yet. I just feel as though things are now being balanced. A karmic cycle has come to a close. And there's a message coming in because someone is needing to convey that there is now some balance with this situation, whatever it was, it was hidden. It was something that was done behind your back. So let's get some more. We have the Fire, which is the Five of Wands. This is about conflict. We have the King of Fire, which is the King of Wands. This is this individual that's coming forward with a message. This king of fire. It could be I don't like to use signs, but it could be a fire sign, okay? Um, it's just energy. But this energy is very passionate, very, very passionate about you, Divine Feminine. As you can see on this image here, this is a wiser man, older man with his, you can see the heart being illuminated here. This person has become wise to the idea of the divine connection. They've become wise to the idea of it, and they hold a tremendous amount of passion for you, Divine Feminine. Queen of Water. There's a lot of love here. This is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is definitely about extreme compassion, love and compassion, very empathetic and healing energy, extremely intuitive as well. Now, this could also be you, Divine Feminine. This doesn't necessarily have to be this King of Fire, but because it is following the King of Fire, it's telling me that this King of Fire does hold a tremendous amount of love and respect for you. However, this Five of Fire tells me there was some conflict of some sort, um, or that there was maybe a challenge in the connection between you and your divine counterpart, you and this King of Fire. Ten of Earth, which is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about, spiritual and material abundance. It's about the life everybody covets. Everybody wants to be at a Ten of Pentacle lifestyle where there's comfort, there's wealth, there's prosperity. It's also about being partnered with somebody that you build a legacy with, that you create a life with, build treasures with. Empires. I keep feeling. I feel empires here. Building an empire. Um, I feel this King of Fire sees you as that person, Divine Feminine. They see you as someone that they can build with, and they have a lot of love for you, and you have a lot of love for them as well. But this conflict here on this Two of Earth, which is Two of Pentacles and Messenger of Earth, I feel this, and the King of Fire is upon this Messenger of Earth. This King of Fire is coming forth with a message about something that was done in the past. And it appears now that this was about a situation that has now been called to justice, has ended. That he was sneaking around or had something else going on that he was dealing with, that caused him to juggle you and someone else. But justice is here. The Hierophant. Beautiful. Yeah, this King of Fire wants to make a commitment. They want a traditional relationship with you. This could lead to marriage. His entire belief around this connection has changed. Now, I don't see your energy yet. This is what you need to know. So this is what we ask what you need to know as a divine feminine energy. So this is what you need to know. We're not guided yet in terms of what it is you need to do. Seven of Wands, Seven of Fire here. I feel like this King of Fire had to defend himself in a matter. And I say a matter because justice is here. This could be a legal matter. And I'm feeling like this Seven of Fire is that he really had to go to bat and defend himself concerning the situation that he was secretly holding from you. He had to fight this situation or battle in this situation so that he can free himself to bring this, to be in a position, I should say. He's not making the offer yet. I don't see him offer, but put himself in a position to make the connection between you two official. Queen of Earth. He knows that you're stable, you're self-sufficient. With this Ten of Earth here, I mean, Queen of Earth, Ten of Earth, yeah. You're stable as an individual. You're the epitome of a secure individual. You're the Empress, for crying out loud. We go back to the number 3, which is governing this portal read, and you are of Empress energy. So you definitely have this stability here, that is a part of your makeup. It's naturally a part of who you are. And they see that. This King of Fire sees that he can have something stable with you. The Star card, beautiful. Yeah, this could be a couple of things. It's directly over this King of Fire, so I feel like this King of Fire is still healing from this past situation here that he had to defend himself for in this justice situation. But it also could mean that there's a spotlight on you. You are shining as a star in this King of Fire's eyes. You are the Empress. We have transformation. This has truly transformed this King of Fire. This experience with this karmic situation, because justice is here, this means that there was a karmic lesson learned through this experience. And while this karmic lesson has been learned, it transformed his love for you. It transformed this love into something that's elevated, something that's more profound to him. You, as the Empress, have a transformative essence. Everything about you that you do affects people, whether you are aware of it or not. As you move through your life and you show your kindness and your unconditional love, everybody is affected by it, even when they don't communicate directly with you. If you're on a platform on social media and they see you speak, they are immediately transformed. Transformation is your assignment. That's why you're here. You heal the world with the Star card shining on you. You are a healer. The World. This is the beginning of a new cycle between you and your divine counterpart. This is a happy beginning for the both of you. You understand, this also is the number 3. You understand the assignment. Now, your King of Fire, your divine counterpart, understands the assignment. They too now understand the assignment. And they too have come into the completion of this karmic cycle here. Your strength as divine feminine in moving forward with your independence and moving forward with your own purpose has propelled this divine counterpart to move towards you. Because I believe you feel or know that you can't do the work for them. They have to do it for themselves. But you're doing your job of maintaining that Empress energy, and as a result, that transformation has to happen. It has to. There's no way that it can't. So now the world is saying, it's time. It's time for this official union. It's time for this new cycle to begin, and it's time for the new assignment as a divine couple, as a divine connected couple. That's beautiful. I love that. So your 2022 reading is just to let you know, divine feminine, that there are some things that you can do. I want to get these cards back out here again. You can continue to, or find a space to meditate upon this union and stay on track. Stay on track. I'll pull one more. Let's get, let's see here. Let's get some goddess cards. Yeah, that's what I'm being led for. Let's get some goddess cards. I don't feel like I need to clarify anything. The message is quite clear. Sometimes, some tarot readers just go on and on and on. When I get the urge to stop and the spirit say, okay, that is it, that's enough, that's enough. That's all you need to know right now. That's all you need to know right now. And I feel like this was a complete message. So stand in your authority and your power as an empress. Stay on assignment and close out cycles that no longer serve your highest good. 2022 is your portal. That day, I recommend and suggest that you do some type of 222 portal meditation or ritual that will get you centered into your power. This will be a great time to implement some type of meditation practice. So let's get a goddess card and see what the goddesses have to say to you. In fact, I'm going to choose, there's a couple of decks I want to use for goddesses. I got two really beautiful decks for goddesses, and I do want to pull from the other one, but let's go with this one first. This is Goddess Oracle. Can we get a couple of messages for our divine feminines, please, Spirit? Thank you so much. I'll get one more. Yep. One more. On the bottom, we have aeronaut time. Okay. Check her out in a minute. See what we got here. It's interesting because, for the last Divine Feminine reading, we got Rhea, flow. Now, there's obviously a real message here for you guys concerning your flow. Stay in the flow of spirit, stay in the flow of who you are, and all the other things will be made manifest to you that will flow easily to you. Be unbothered with drama, okay? Detach yourself. And like I said, complete those karmic cycles by cutting off people that don't serve your highest good. Nix them. It's time to let it go so that you can continue to flow in your abundance. Lakshmi. Oh, y'all. I love when this card comes up. Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth and prosperity. This is about fortune. Okay, remember your divine feminine energy. It is your birthright. I said this in the last reading. It is your birthright to be in the flow and in the center of abundance and wealth. As a divine feminine empress energy, that is who you are. So this just confirms this Queen of Earth, Ten of Earth energy that's here, that you're stable, that you're prosperous, that you attract wealth, and that literally the world is yours. Lakshmi, the goddess Lakshmi wants to confirm that. All right, final one. 9. Oh, or ein. I'm going to say ein because it has a little accent over there. Adaptability. This is about being flexible. This is about not compromising. Let's get that straight here. We're not talking about compromise. We are talking about adaptability. And sometimes in adaptability, we are, we have to be malleable. We have to be able to be flexible with the situation. It doesn't mean that we compromise our morals. It doesn't mean that we compromise on the things that we want. It just means sometimes we have to be adaptable. We can't be so rigid that we don't allow ourselves to go with the flow. There we go. To go with the flow. Okay? So this is reminding you, Goddess 9 or Ein is reminding you that it is okay to go with the flow, to be malleable, to be flexible in situations without compromising your core values or your core belief systems. Okay? And that's really important because we have to be flexible. Plans change, circumstances change, and sometimes, often times, without notice. Okay, without notice. And so we have to be ready on a dime to make that make that switch if we have to still move in the direction that we want to go, but maybe go about it a little bit differently. Okay, and I hope that makes sense. This is interesting, very, very interesting. I love that. And these goddesses want to remind you that, yeah, you stay adaptable and flexible and in the flow with things. Your fortune is destined. Destined. Wow. Okay, that's it. I have nothing else. I have nothing else. Thank you so much for the time today, and I hope that you enjoy your weekend and that your 222 portal day will be filled with blessings. Until next time, namaste.